What is up, everybody? It is JJ down here at Mad Vapes with Shelby. Chilling, kicking it, doing what I do. So I've got a video for you guys today. It's going to be just quick, simple, short, sweet, simple, to the point. So what I'm going to be covering today, guys, is tanks and the two different style of tanks that are out there. Pretty much, you've got your mouth and lung tanks and you've got your cloud chasing tanks. Tanks that are meant to replicate what RDA does. It's meant for the people that don't want to build and don't know how to build and don't want to have to drip all the time. So with that being said, we're going to break into it. So what I've got here, first off, is a Nautilus X. This is a good, clean remake and just altogether upgrade from the original Nautilus that came out forever and a day ago. The original Nautilus was on point. This guy, 10,000 times better. So what this guy does and what this guy offers is it's a really tight airflow, but the coil design offers for some really great, dense, hot flavor. And with that being said, it's just straight mouth to lung. You're not going to get a big, huge hit off of it. You're not going to get a big cloud off of it, but it's going to be satisfactory in every single way. Right now, I've got the long haul Jake brake in there, just running that through it just to see what else I can get out of the juice and see what other notes I can get out of it. So far, I'm dead set on if I'm going to use Jake brake, it's going in the Nautilus X. And that's the good thing about this guy. It can run up to 80-20 PG-VG ratio just because I don't know Nautilus did a thing. Aspire did a thing with Nautilus. So this is the first type of tank. It's mouth to lung flavor tank. Then what I'm going to cover next is this guy. So this guy is a TFV8 Big Baby. And this is one of the sub-ohm tanks. It's meant to be pretty much replicated in RDA in every way, shape, or form. It's going to give you hot, warm flavor, but it's going to give you a lot of flavor, a lot of cloud production, a lot of airflow. It's going to be insane. So this guy, it is generally the coils in these guys range from 0.15 all the way up to about a 0.5 is really where they end up at. But they run on those and they do a good job. This is just a Big Baby. There's several other different versions out there. It does produce good flavor, but sometimes the flavor is muted because you're getting such a large portion of it, and it's kind of broke up because of the airflow. If you can't see, it got big airflow slots. But I'm gonna take a hit off this one, show you what it does, and then I'm gonna take a hit off the other one, show you what it does, and then go into some more things. So that was the TFV8 Big Baby. And that guy right there, it'll pop out some, good cloud production and everything else. Meant for the higher wattages. Great for flavor, but a lot of people, if you're like me, when you experience a flavor, you want the purest form of that flavor, and that's what the Nautilus does. And here's the hit. Not a whole lot. It's closer towards what we originally were doing with the pretty much cigarettes, a small little wispy blah. But it does produce really good, dense, nice flavor, which is why I love it. And these are just two different tank styles, guys. It's you find out which one you want and you go with it. I own a wide variety of mouth to lung tanks and sub-ohm tanks, and I keep going back to both. I mean, there's not one thing I love more than the other on either one of them, except for I do have some juices that I will only vape out of a mouth to lung tank like this Nautilus X. And that's just because of how it hits, how it feels, how it tastes, the notes that get brought out of it compared to if I were to do it in a Big Baby. Yeah, so it really all depends on you guys, and depends on what you want to vape, and depends on what your budget is, of course. Now, both of these, they generally run, the Nautilus is run roughly about $35. The Big Babies run roughly about $40-45 after taxes and all are said on both. So it really just all depends on you and what you're wanting to spend and fork out. Going on down into a different branch of it, if you're just quitting, massive airflow may not be for you, which is why a lot of people call mouth to lung tanks quitter tanks. They're just something that just introduce you into the world of vaping. But if you've been in vaping for a long time, you know that mouth to lung tanks are generally better flavor tanks. But it's a crazy world of vaping that we all in. Yeah, it's great. But anyway, guys, it's been fun, it's been real, and it's been real fun. As always, guys, stay cloudy and keep it sexy.
Okay,